Most lifters are not doing lateral raises for their side delts. They think they are, but what they are really doing is swinging a dumbbell up, shrugging their traps, and hoping their shoulders grow from the chaos. If your traps burn more than your side delts during lateral raises, this video is for you. The lateral raise is supposed to train the side delt, the muscle that gives your shoulders that wider look. The problem is that most people turn it into a momentum exercise because they pick a weight that looks good instead of a weight that can control. Mistake number one is going too heavy. The second the weight gets too heavy, your body starts looking for help. You bend your elbows more, you swing from the hips, you shrug. At that point, the dumbbell is moving, but the side delt is not doing the work you think it is doing. Here is the simple test. If you cannot pause the dumbbell for half a second near the top without your traps taking over, the weight is too heavy. That does not mean you need baby weight forever. It means the weight has to match the muscle you are trying to train. Side delts do not need ego. They need tension. Mistake number two is shrugging the weight up. When you raise the dumbbells, your shoulders should not climb toward your ears. That shrugging motion brings the upper traps into the lift. Traps are not bad, but if the goal is side delts, you do not want traps stealing every rep. Think about keeping your neck long and your shoulders away from your ears. Keep the raise smooth and controlled. A good cue is this: lead with the elbows, not the hands. If your hands fly up first, you usually turn the raise into a weird front raise or trap-dominant swing. Instead, think about your elbows moving out and slightly up like you are pushing the dumbbells away from your body. Mistake number three is swinging through the bottom. The bottom is where a lot of lifters lose control. They let the dumbbells crash down, then use the bounce to launch the next rep. That makes the exercise easier right where it should be controlled. Instead, lower the weight with control. Let the dumbbells come down, stop the swing, and start the next rep from tension, not from momentum. You do not need a 5-second negative on every rep, but you should own the weight. If the dumbbells are moving you, the set is too sloppy. So what should a good lateral raise look like? Start with a weight you can control. Stand tall, brace lightly, and keep a small bend in your elbows. Raise the dumbbells out to the side by leading with the elbows. Stop around shoulder height or slightly below if that feels better. At the top, your side delt should be doing the work, not your lower back, not your traps, not momentum. Then lower with control and repeat. The goal is not to make the dumbbell travel as far as possible. The goal is clean tension on the side delt for enough quality reps. For most lifters, lateral raises work well in the 10 to 20 rep range. You can go heavier sometimes, but only if the movement stays clean. If your form falls apart at rep 6, you're just proving the dumbbell is too heavy. Try this next time. Pick a weight that feels almost too light. Do 12 to 15 reps with no swinging, no shrugging, and a controlled lower. If your side delts burn by the end, you found the right direction. Then progress slowly. Add reps first. Add weight second. With lateral raises, small jumps matter. Going from 15 pounds to 20 pounds is not small. That is a big jump for a small muscle and a long lever. Here is the final rule. If your traps burn more than your side delts, lower the weight, clean up the rep, and stop turning lateral raises into a shrugging contest. Train the muscle, not your ego.